Should America be in Iran? That's the question. Let's switch it. We'll switch it over. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should America be in Iran? Should we be concerned about America? What should America be doing at this state and time? Should we be focused more on God, family? Is there any reason to even be in Iran? Like, I really wish some people would give me some. I think from what I'm gathering, what we're supposedly taking up for Israel. Like, I don't know why we need to be Israel's like big brother all of a sudden. We don't need to back Israel. I know Israel is like the boogeyman, especially here in Miami, because there's a lot of Jewish people here in Miami. But either way, America is in Iran because of our ties with the Jewish people. It's very simple. Israel, we're protecting Israel. That's why we're in Iran. We don't need to be there, but we're there. So yeah. Ah. You know, and it's crazy too because the president just came on and said that the prime minister, whatever, of Iran just came on and said, "Hey, we don't have any weapons of mass destruction. We don't have any weapons of mass destruction." That's what the president, not the president of Iran, I think, but the prime minister of Iran was just saying today, like, "Hey, we don't have any bombs, guys. Like, so we're just defending ourselves." So I don't know. Should we be in Iran? Should we not? I don't know. What are your thoughts here, chat? What do you guys think? Should we make God great again? What do you guys think? What do you say, chat? What should America's focus be? What should America's main focus be? Should America even be in Iran? What's up, chat? Shout out to the chat. Let's go, guys. Appreciate you guys for subscribing, hanging out on the live. Should we be in, should America be in Iran? Should we be in Mexico? Where should we be in Cuba? Should America just invade the whole world at this point, right? Like, seriously. It's looking like we're invading everybody. It's like, look, wait, there's Greenland. Hold on. I think we should take Greenland too. What do you guys think? Yep, there's Greenland. We should take Greenland and let's take Cuba too. So we're going to take Venezuela, Cuba. What else do we want? Oh, and Greenland. Trump has us out here looking crazy. Like, for real, for real. Guys, thank you so much. What do you guys think? What should America's focus be on? What do you guys think? Should we be in Iran? Should we be in Venezuela? Should we be in Cuba? Should America just be focused on Americans? Is Trump putting America first? Is Trump putting America first? That's a good question. Is Donald Trump putting America first, or should we be invading other countries? Is Donald Trump putting America first, or should we be invading other countries? I don't know. What do you guys think? Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you for subscribing. I'm your host, Gerald Fears. I appreciate it. Good evening, Basil Roos. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing, hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Guys, Should Americans be focused on Americans? What should we be focused on? What do you guys think? I want to hear it in the chat. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, chat? Should America just invade every country? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Does anybody know anything about Israel? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I just want to make sure my mic is working. Shout out to my moderators. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to the whole chat. Yeah, what should America's focus be on? America first, then secure our assets and military base overseas. I love that. America first. I agree. America first, then worry about assets overseas. I love that. Shout out to the chat. America first. So are you saying that this administration should be focused on America first? I agree with you 1000%. America should be focused on America. We should stop being the world's police. We're not the world's police. We need to focus on our homeless situation. We need to focus on kids not being able to read. There's things here in America that really need to be focused on, other than war in other countries. Yep. Most people don't even know what AI is in America. Like most people don't even use AI in America. Like seriously, like we have better things to worry about in America, other than like going to go help Israel fight Iran. Like it's crazy. Brother Sam said we should focus on being supportive of other Americans. Yes, I love that, Brother Sam. Man, I'm gonna make you a moderator. That's what I'm talking about. Add as a moderator. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, guys, I think America needs to put America first, finally. Like we need to worry about our children graduating from high school, our children not having jobs because of AI, like kids going to college, getting degrees that won't even matter in 5 years. Like there's lots of things that America really needs to be focused on. Like seriously, like autonomous vehicles. Like there's so many things that are coming down the alleyway other than like going to war with other countries that America should be focused on. Our veterans and our seniors. Yeah, absolutely. Veterans and our seniors, our veterans go fight an amazing. Thank you so much, Basil, for putting the podcast of Spotify in there as well. Yeah, our amazing veterans. Americans have amazing veterans. We should be focused on that. Subscribe to Spotify too. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, guys, make sure you subscribe to Spotify. They just put the link to Spotify in there. The podcast is available. Fearless Conversations. I'm Gerald Fierce. I'm your host. Guys, where should America be focused? What are your thoughts? You guys talk about it. I'll be right back. Where should America put their focus? I had to get some water, guys. I'm thirsty. When you're talking a lot, you need water. Thank you guys so much. Hi to all. Hey, Basil. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, absolutely. Subscribe to the podcast as well. That would be amazing. Yeah, I think America should absolutely focus on the important values, family first. Let's make God great again. I think America we should focus on making family great again, making marriage great again, getting tax credits for first time marriages. Let's just say um, college graduates just got out of college, right? First time married, first time homeowner, they should get tax credits. Like we should be incentivizing Americans to have kids, have families, get married. First time homeowner, tax credit. First time married, tax credit. I mean, I'm just saying, like we should be incentivizing Americans to have more family and be centered around. It should be what there should be a national family day. America should have a national family day where all the families just get together. You go to a park or wherever you want to, but it should be National Family Day. These are the core values that America was built on. Like we have gotten so far from fighting other people's wars to the whole gender thing. Like we've got to get back to just the basics. God, family, marriage, our children, just basic principles. Just, you know, just saying. Similar to National Night Out. I love that. Yes, Basil said similar to National. Yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. Make sure you go to Spotify. I'm your host, Gerald Fears. Make sure you go to Fearless Conversations on Spotify. The link is in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. I think we've got to get back to America. America first, God first, family first, our children first. Like, yeah. America needs to be recentered. Like literally. Like we need to be like we've been all over the place. America needs to be recentered. We need to hit the reset button as Americans. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Come on, chat, talk to me. What are your thoughts? Come on, chat. Yeah, America first. I love that. America first. Should we be in Iran? Should we be invading Mexico? Should we be invading Cuba? Should Cuba be a part of America? Maybe I should save that for another live. Should Cuba be a part of America? Huh. What do you guys think? Should Cuba be a part of America? Let me put it. That's a good one. Should Cuba be another American territory? What do you guys think? Should America make Cuba another territory? I think we should make Cuba another territory of America. What do you guys think? I mean, we're going to take Greenland. We should just take Cuba too, right? Right? I'm joking. Just joking. But maybe, right? I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think in the chat? Thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. But what do you guys think? Should Cuba be another territory? What do you guys think? I'm Gerald Fears. This is Fearless Conversations. Make sure you go to Spotify. What do you guys think? Hi to all. Hey, Basil. Yeah, I don't know. Again, America first, America first. I think we've gotten distracted by everything else. Uh, 100, how many barrels of oil? 100 million, 124 million barrels of oil. Venezuela, we got from Venezuela. Cuba is next, I think. I think we're going to invade Cuba next if they don't just give up. Yeah, it's looking crazy out there. It's looking crazy. What do you guys think? Should we invade Cuba? I'm joking, just joking, just joking. Just joking. Um, Shout out to the chat. Let's go. Puerto Rico should be a 51st state before Cuba. They are still struggling there. Yeah, I agree. I think Puerto Rico should be a 51st state before Cuba. Yeah, we do. I think we should make Puerto Rico a 51st state and then yeah, how about we trade? How about we make Puerto Rico a 51st state and then turn Cuba into a territory like we did Puerto Rico? So they'll just trade places. That might actually work, actually. Make Cuba a territory. I mean, it's so close to anyway. It's like it's how many miles is it away from Florida? Like I'm off the coast of the South Beach. What is it, 100 miles for off of 100? I think it's like 100 miles from, no, not South Beach. It's like that from Key West. I think it's 100 miles from Key West. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we might as well make Cuba a territory. It's 100 miles from Key West. Anything 100 miles from America should be American. Yeah, just saying. It's 90 miles. See, it's not even 100 miles. It's 90 miles off the coast of Key West. That's right, 90 miles. Robert. Hey, shout out to Robert. Robert 8957. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I never thought about that, but we might as well make Cuba a territory. I mean, it would really help out. At least we would be able to go over there and like boost up their tourism. Americans could go to Cuba and boost up tourism, so that would be amazing. What do you guys think about that? Should Cuba be an American territory? What do you guys put it in the chat? What do you guys think? Put a one in the chat if you think that Cuba should be American territory. Put a one in the chat if you think that. Put a two in the chat if you don't think that. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you think that Cuba should be an American territory. Put two in the chat if you think that Cuba should not be a territory of America. E Spirit says nobody is illegal in stolen land, bro. Yes. E Spirit. Robert says Cuba was an important part of the U.S. until Castro in the 50s. I mean, obviously, it's 90 miles off the coast of America. I mean, anything that close to America should be American. I mean, and for us not to be able to help Cuba out and they're that close, that's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough. Can you imagine? Thank you guys for liking it live. Thanks for subscribing. Can you imagine the amount of tourist dollars that would go through Cuba if America enabled? Like, Basil said, you're right, Robert. Oh, Robert, you're right about that. Robert, could you tell us about that? Robert, don't forget Alien Gonzalez. Make Emiracy Great Britain again, bro. Hence the Gulf of America. Ah, the Gulf of America. Yes, yes. He did have the Gulf of America hat on yesterday. I didn't know the history of the Gulf of America. He was like, we own like 90% of it, so why haven't we called it the Gulf of America? I was like, oh. Yeah. Make Emiracy Great Britain again. Yeah, Robert, could you tell us about that? About you were saying about the importance of how Robert, you were saying something about how important Cuba was to America. Robert, can you tell us about that? Robert, what were you saying? Robert. Okay, what were you saying? That's because he was in my state of Texas and Corpus Christi on the Gulf Coast. Yes, he was. Yeah, he gave a big speech there. Thank you guys for subscribing. Robert says, well, the casinos were in Cuba because it was illegal in America, so people would fly down to Havana to gamble. Wow. See, Robert, this is why people like you we need around. Like, I didn't know that it was illegal to gamble in America, and because it was illegal to gamble in America, people had to fly down to Havana, Cuba to gamble. Wow. Little history lesson here, class. Thank you, Robert. Robert, do you mind if I make you a moderator, Robert? You're just so damn helpful. I appreciate it. Robert Whitlow 8957 is an official standard moderator. Welcome to the Big Boy Club. Thank you so much, Robert. Y'all give Robert a hand. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm Gerald Fears. I'm your host. And we are discussing if Cuba should be an American territory. What do you guys think? Should we bring Cuba in the family, guys? Robert was just telling us should Cuba be a territory? Should Cuba be a part of the American family, the American dream? What do you guys think? The gangsters had all the gangsters had all the here operations down there. Grok is important to learn things. I've been using Grok. I got a free Grok, not a free. I got a 7-day trial for Grok. It ends on Thursday, the 3rd. It's pretty. Grok is slow. I like Grok. It's very informational. I just don't like the fact that it's slow. It's very slow. Sometimes it's slow. I prefer ChatGPT. It's a lot more personal. It's faster too. ChatGPT is a lot faster. Grok has a lot more information. And Grok is very thorough, but it's slow. Yeah, class, we were discussing if Cuba should be a part of the American territory. So what do you guys have to say, chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Cuba should be a part of the territory. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 1 if Cuba should be a part of the territory. 2 if it should not be. What do you guys think? Should we take Cuba? Should we make Cuba great again? I'm gonna get a hat that says "Make Cuba Great Again." That's going to be amazing. That's going to sell out, actually. That hat is going to sell out. Make Cuba great again. I like that hat. Make Cuba great again. Should we make Cuba great again, guys? I think we should. Come on over, Cuba. Let's go. What the hell? It's only money. Yeah, I think we should make Cuba great again. Cuba is next on the list. Who said that? Who said Cuba's next on the list? Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'm your host, Gerald Fears. This is Fearless Conversations. Make sure you go to Spotify, subscribe to Spotify, Apple, YouTube. We're everywhere. Should Cuba be an American territory? Can somebody write that as a question so I can tag it in the chat? Can one of my moderators tag that? Or I'll do it. One of us. Should we make Cuba a part of America? Should we make Cuba great again is the question. Can't ban equal Cubans. Here near Miami, we know that can't ban all poor. Shout out to the chat. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Let YouTube know you like me. Thank you guys for subscribing. Hit the like button. Let YouTube know you like me because I like you guys. What should we do with Cuba? Should we go help Cuba? Should we make Cuba great again? Should we make Cuba a part of America? Should we? Let's just make Cuba another part. Let's just make Cuba part of the territory. Let's just bring Cuba into the fold. Should we make Cuba great again? I'm so gonna get the "Make Cuba Great Again" hat. So should Cuba be an American? Thank you, Basil. I was writing it and you heard me. Basil, I love you. Replace pin message. Basil, thank you so much for being the best part of my night. Thank you so much, chat. God bless you so much, guys. I truly appreciate it. What should we do with Cuba? Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like button. God loves you, and so do I. Let YouTube know you like me because I like you. What should we do with Cuba? Should we bring Cuba in? What do you guys think? Should we make Cuba great again? Should we make Cuba great again? What do you guys think? Should we make Cuba great again? Creed says, how about you make a peace deal with Cuba not to rip it up? And Yahweh says, don't rip up the deal this time. Creed 11 says, take it, I love it, I go with it. That island paradise. Creed said, let's do it. Cuba should have been ours 100 years ago. Ho, ho, ho. Wow. So you guys really feel strongly about taking Cuba. I mean, it is beautiful. I don't know if you guys saw the beaches in Cuba. I mean, Jesus. Seriously, the beaches in Cuba, like I was flying to every time I fly to Colombia, because that's typically how I get there. But the only way you can get to Colombia is if you fly. Anyway, so when you fly to Colombia, you have to fly over Cuba. When you leave Miami to go to Colombia, you have to fly over Cuba. Cuba has some of the best beach water I've seen in my life. As you fly over Cuba and you see the beaches in Cuba, you would never believe that Cuban beaches look like that. You'd never believe it. Who is that? No, Cuba is an Mike W said LGBTQ says no, Cuba is an independent sovereign state. It's up to the Cubans to decide what happens to their country. That is true. MAGA like to grab what they want without consent. You know how we do. We just grab them by the tailcoat. Creed 11 says maybe I'd be one of the first ones there. Wow. So you guys are feeling strongly about so we should definitely have more conversations about if we should make Cuba a part of American territory, because you guys are feeling really strongly about Cuba being a part of America. So let's make Cuba great again. Cuba is officially a part of the American territory. I think we'll see that by the end of this year. I really do. I think we'll see Cuba being a part of America by the end of this year. You need to go to the Caribbean and see pretty water. Cuba, great. Barbados, Trinidad, what is beautiful like Cuba, truth. Ruth Noel 4657. Shout out to the chat. Should we make Cuba great again? I like to ask first. What did you say, Fred? Guys, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking the live. Yep. Yes, we're on Spotify. Fearless Conversations. Yes, we're on Apple too. How did you know? Yes, we're on Apple. Fearless Conversations. How did you know that? Yes, we're on Spotify. Fearless Conversations. Yes, I saw that. Yes, we're on Apple. Fearless Conversations podcast. Absolutely. Make sure you go subscribe. God loves you. So do I. Let's make God great again. Let's make Cuba great again. We're gonna adopt Cuba. We're gonna bring Cuba into the fold. And Easy E Dog says we're still waiting for the the greatness MAGA keeps squawking about their creed. Heck, no, let the Dominican Republics have Haiti. Yeah, about that. So, if you want Cuba to be part of America, would you want it to be a full U.S. state or just a territory? If you want it to be a state, what about Puerto Rico? I think, see, this is what we were just talking about this. I think we should make Puerto Rico a state and then turn Cuba into a territory. What do you guys think about that? What about we take Puerto Rico, turn Puerto Rico into a state, and then turn Cuba into a territory? What do you guys think about that? What if we take Haiti, then DR too? Wait, what if we take Greenland? Wait, can we take Poland too? That sounds like a good plan. Paul, what sounds like a good plan? We sound like some real live bullies. Like seriously, we just go around saying, I think we should take this country. You think so? Yeah. Puerto Rico state and Cuba territory. Exactly. Puerto Rico a state and Cuba territory. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, why not? Yeah, the Dominican Republic has nice beaches too, though. I would say so. Greenland is 12,000 miles away from 1,200 miles away for us. Yeah. Mike says two more Dem senators fine by me from America. Yeah. Yeah, Greenland's only 1,200 miles from America. Greenland's only 1,200 miles. Wait, seriously? That's why they're tripping out about Greenland. That's like close, like Colombia close. That's really close. Greenland would be good for national security. Yes, I see that. If anything, 1,200 miles, that's kind of close. Please, please, please. No, 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 no. We don't want to take it. We could support them, but we don't want to take them. We have enough problems. Oh, Ruth, you definitely seem concerned. So we shouldn't take Greenland or we shouldn't take Cuba? Should we take Cuba or we shouldn't take Greenland? Ruth, were you saying that America should not take Greenland or you were saying that America should take Cuba? Shouldn't take Cuba, rather. Sorry. Isn't it funny, America? We like going around looking at the map saying, what country should we take this week? I guess I can see how people think it kind of looks like the king and queen type of thing where we're going around conquering other places. It's like, yeah, I think we'll invade that place, take that place. It does kind of look like that a little bit. Greenland is part of NATO. I wonder not to advise invading a fellow NATO country. I don't think we'll invade Greenland. I think we'll just take it. Yeah, I don't think we would ever invade Greenland. Ever. I think we would just take it. Just kind of like hand over the key, hand over the keys. I don't think we'd have to invade Greenland. We just, you just pull up to the shore saying, "Hey, you know who we are. Give us the keys." It really wouldn't be an invasion. It would be more like, you know what we want, so don't make us take it. I'm joking, but I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, how we are. Like, we wouldn't invade, but we would be like, we're outside. Seriously, America is something. We're something else, man. Every president has talked about Greenland. Trump is the only one openly said. Oh wow! See, I didn't know that. So Trump is the only one that just openly talks about it, basically. Paul, we shouldn't take Kitty. Correction, MAGA or something else. If Russia or China would take Greenland, that would be bad. I agree because it's 1,200 miles away from America. Yes, for Greenland, Norway, Haiti. Oh, okay, okay. Basil said, as a Texan, we remember when Texas was purchased from Mexico. Believe me, Texas is better as U.S. after looking at what Mexico has become. Oh, that's true. That's true. Creed says all President Trump is doing is removing scammers, terrorists, any threat to America, unlike the coward past presidents who just gave them more money. I'm so excited to read your comments, guys, because there's gonna come a time where I'm not gonna be able to read them because there's gonna be too many. Um, Paul, you are right. Better for national security if I was with a community. Yeah, hey, yeah. If Russia tries to take Greenland, then NATO would have to pile in to protect it. Oh, that's true. You guys like Bitcoin? I'm just joking. Give me a Cuban flag, military, Cubans on one side, America on the other. That's funny. Basil, we need to not give so much to other countries and secure lands around us for sovereignty and safety. I love that. So tighten up our purses, tighten up our international purses and our international humanitarian aid, and focus on those countries that are closest to us for safety purposes. Basil, you need to go work for the government. You're so smart. America is starting to behave like the British in the 18th and 19th century. And as the British Empire did not end well or do our reputation any good. Yeah, I agree, Mike. Mike, that's true. Mike, that's very true. Yeah, that's very true, Mike. The Brits went all the way across the ocean to take land. US needs to stay in our hemisphere. Trump is trying to make America not so dependent on other countries. Yeah, I was having this conversation the other day um, about America's dependence on other countries. America can barely feed itself. And what I mean by that is the most of the food that Americans eat, that we eat as Americans, comes from other countries. Our bananas, our avocados, our grapes, like most of our basic food comes from other countries, just basic stuff. So we need to get back to agriculture in America. America is too dependent on other countries for everything, especially food. Like that's a whole nother YouTube live in and of itself about America's dependency on other countries to feed itself. Like that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother like 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 yeah. So yeah, America needs to worry about feeding itself. Like, what if Guatemala says, "Nah, we're not sending you guys any bananas." Like seriously, like we got to figure we need to work on like basic stuff. Like, do you guys remember when we used to have like shop class and home ec and like wood shop and what else was there? Well, there was like the agriculture guys and like America needs to figure out how to do stuff again. Like we don't know how to do. We've gotten too lazy. Paul says exactly. Basil says, I was born Army raised Air Force. Brilliant. Absolutely. Just think how much stuff we import from China. Paul says, man, what a good point there, Paul. But for America, But for American food, Mike says for American food, Americans will have to get used to eating seasonal. That's not everything will be available all year round. Yes, I know. Yeah, we're so spoiled. We are the only country poisoning our citizens. Oh, say that again. America is the only country legally poisoning its citizens. When I go to when I go to places like Colombia, Honduras, Peru, Dominican Republic, like no, not the Dominican Republic. They kind of get our food as well. Also Honduras a little bit, but the further South America, like they all you need to do is flip over the ingredients. I'll give you a really good example. I was in Colombia. Bag of Doritos in Colombia, bag of Doritos in America. Do you think they have the same ingredients in them? No, they do not. I took out my phone, took a picture with my camera, put it on Chat GPT, took a picture of the ingredients in Colombia of the Doritos. I said, hey, Chat GPT, cross compare the ingredients for these Doritos in Colombia with the Doritos in America and tell me which ones are healthier and which ingredients are different. Which ones do you think are healthier, the Colombian Doritos or the American Doritos? Same company. The Colombian Doritos are healthier. Same company. There's like 6 different ingredients in the American Doritos that are not in the Colombian Doritos. 6 different ones. Yeah. Make trades great again. I love that. Make trade great again. Shout out to the chat. Let's go. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. You guys are freaking amazing. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, what do you guys think? So you guys think it's a trade issue? Mike is 100% right. Basil, thank you so much for being amazing. I saw you working behind the scenes in the chat. Thank you, Basil. Basilia. Am I saying it right? Basilia. Basilia. I think that's how you say it. Oh, Britain has the same issue too, Mike. I didn't know that. So Britain, y'all get food the same. Y'all get food year round like that. I didn't know that. That's really that's really cool. But that I mean, I didn't know that about Britain, but that's what drives the cost up. I'm sure the availability of that because it's like you're basically getting everything flown over. So it's like having is America's like living in a boutique grocery store. Yeah, that's true. Basili Basilia. Basilia. It means kingdom in Greek. What a glorious name. Beautiful. Well, Basilia, do you see the mountains in the back of the picture? That's in Greek. Those are Greek mountains. Basilia, what a wonderful name. Thank you guys for subscribing and hitting the like button. I truly appreciate it. Let YouTube know you like me. I like you too. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate you guys. Happy Saturday to everyone in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate it. Make sure you go to Spotify and subscribe to Fearless Conversations on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. You have family in Greek. Oh, that's amazing. Where? Mykonos, Cairo. Shout out to Greek. Shout out to the Balkans. Shout out to the Balkans. Shout out to everyone tonight doing their thing tonight, wherever you are in the world. Happy Saturday to you all. I feel like I need to do another YouTube live on Cuba by themselves. Like, you guys feel like Cuba deserves its own live? Like, I didn't even think about that conversation, but I mean, should America make Cuba a territory? I mean, that's just an amazing conversation in and of itself. Your family is from Ipswich and Corby. Wait, where are you now? Are you in America or are you in Greek? Are you in Greece now? Where are you? Yeah, family in the UK. But where do you live? Like, where are you at right now? Like, what part of the world? Basilia. Basilia. Basilia, where are you? Where are you in the world? Like, I'm trying to figure out. Hey, everybody in the chat, put what country are you in? Everyone in the chat, type what country are you in? I want to know what country everybody's in. Shout out your country in the chat. What country are you from? Shout it out in the chat. Shout out everybody's country. Everybody, shout out your country. You're in Florenceville, Texas. Wow. You'll have to tell me that story one day. I'm jealous. I'm from Indiana. Aunt Paul, shout out to Indiana. Paul's in Indiana. We got UK in the building, Mr. Mike. Shout out to Grenada. We got the islands. Shout out to USA in the building. We got Grenada. We got America. We got UK. We got Indiana. We got Texas in the building. Everybody's shouting out their country. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for shouting out your country. I appreciate you guys. What? Tell me, everybody, put the one best thing about your country in the chat. Put your favorite thing about your country in your chat. In the chat, what's your favorite thing about your country? What's your favorite thing about your country? Put it in the chat. Type it. Is it the food? Is it the weather? What is the best thing about your country? Put it in the chat. What's the best thing about your country? And if it has to be more than one thing, it's fine. Country living. I love that. Country living. I like Texas is country living. I lived in Austin for a while. Austin's amazing. I grew up in Houston. Lived in Austin, Smithville, Bastrop, Elgin, Texas. Been in San Antonio, South Padre Island. Has anybody ever been to South Padre Island? Shout out to Grenada. Ruth is in Grenada. I love Grenada. I want to go to Grenada. Ruth, my beautiful blue water and fresh vegetables and fresh fish. Oh my God, Ruth, what's your favorite fish to eat there in Grenada, Ruth? Ruth, please tell us, what's your favorite fish? Ruth is in Grenada. Freedom to worship Jesus Christ. All right, let's go now. Let's go now, chat. Come on now. Texas is part of the Bible Belt. You guys know what the Bible Belt is? Does anyone know what the Bible Belt is? Mike says friendly people, especially in the Northeast England, and free universal health care. Come on. Mike, you really sold that to me. I'm not gonna lie. I am 25 miles south of San Antonio. We used to go to San Marcos to the outlet in San Marcos, I think. Yeah. Indiana has great corn. How do you know, Paul? Wait, did Paul put where he was from in the chat? Paul, where are you from? Paul, did you put where you were from? I don't remember Paul. Did Paul say where he was from? Paul just put USA. Yeah, he did. Paul didn't put where in America. Paul, where in America are you? The outlet mall, yeah. Oh, you live in Indiana. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the one great thing you put in. Okay, what else? What else, Paul? Because that's not good enough. Indiana has good corn. Paul, you're funny. Paul's like corn. Yes, sir. Paul, let me find out you're just a farm boy. I love that, man. Good old farm boy from Indiana. Indiana farm boy. Indiana. Y'all got a good football team. He's from Indiana. Marin. How's the weather in Indiana? Do y'all get like what do you call those things? Tornadoes? Is it tornadoes? Yeah, because they don't get hurricanes, so tornadoes. Paul, do you guys get tornadoes? Forgive my ignorance, Paul. I've never been to Indiana. Paul probably knows that. That's right. have you, Paul? Have you ever been in a tornado? And Paul, have you ever seen it like on the movies where they're like tornado watchers? Paul, have you ever seen that? Where there's like the people out there in the middle of the eye of the storm, like chasing down a tornado. You ever seen that in Indiana? Oh yeah, the Indianapolis Colts. Now there we go, Peyton Manning. See, there you go, Paul. I knew there was something great about Indiana. It was the damn Colts. Yeah, I love to see big head Peyton throw the ball. He was good, man. He was good. I love Peyton. Peyton's a good boy. Middle of America is great farm country. It is. It is. Paul, man, it's up and down like a yo-yo. Blizzards in Indiana. We definitely get tornadoes. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. Tornado Alley. Jeez. You guys are absolutely amazing. I just want to tell you that you have been the best part of my freaking night. Every single one of you have been amazing. I truly appreciate it. Because you could be anywhere in the world, but you decide to spend your precious God earned hours with me, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you made it safely. So tell me, what are the plans for this evening? I would like to know. Oh yeah, I forgot it's church in the morning. Thank you, Basil. I gotta go back and read. But hey, you gotta continue to teach me how to say your name. I'll say it right one day. Yeah, Paul, I can imagine. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys so much. God bless all of you. May God bless you in all that you do. May everything that you do be blessed. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Ciao.